Well, hello again. Here we are in the car, and my goodness, aren't things happening? This morning I woke up with news that the Trumps had got COVID-19, and I hope that they're safe and they're okay. But they have been seen very often without face masks and very close to members of their team and many others as well. And they're necessarily the greatest example of how to handle the situation. We find that an MP, I wrote a name down here, Margaret Ferrer, an SNP MP, is the same. She has gone down knowing that she's got symptoms, goes down to Parliament by train from Glasgow, and then goes into Parliament, and then goes back up again after knowing that the test is positive. This is crazy stuff. How can you expect us and general population to take things seriously if you have people like this? Fortunately, most people are taking it seriously. I noticed a bit of news that just came at lunchtime that in Cumbria up here we have been told that we need to reduce our involvement with other people, in the sense that it's got to be 6 people, 2 households at any one time. So there's no sort of meeting of 6 people from 6 households. We've got to be a lot more careful than that, and that's fine. There is a great need for us to be all careful, but it's on the back of the numbers of cases in Cumbria doubling in a week. And so we need to be careful up here. So far we've missed all these extra bits, but that shouldn't make us complacent. So we've got lots of things to think about. I suppose we're also thinking about things like Christmas and how this will affect that time. In fact, our whole lives have been greatly affected for over 6 months, and it looks like that will go on for another 6 months. So how do we handle this? Well, we kind of have to handle it the way we handle everything else. There are some things that happen around us that we can't control, but our reaction to it we can control. And situations like the Trumps, who didn't always wear face masks and often were close to other people and not following restrictions and rules, is not a good example for us. We need to take note of these things. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's also very tough for businesses. But it'll be a lot tougher for businesses if we take no notice and just keep passing stuff on, because then there'll be a total lockdown like there was in March, and we don't want that. We want at least some life to go in our nation. There are those who are really struggling at home. They don't need us to muck things up so they have to struggle more and more months. We're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing it for a whole load of other people. And if we're young people, I seem not now to be a young person. I was once, you may be surprised to know. But for young people as well, it's easy to say that it doesn't really affect us too much. If we get it, we get it. We don't even have symptoms sometimes. That's true. But think of those elderly people, not just the ones who you might infect, but all those who are stuck at home, can't see their families, are really struggling. If we don't pull this together as a people, their struggling will just continue. So think about them. It's very important that we think about each other and where we're at. That's one of the good things about civilization, if it works, is that we think about each other, but more so Christians, because we're taught to. Do unto others as they would have them do to you. If I was stuck at home and unable to get out, I would want people to do things to help me, even if they don't even know who I am. We need to be thinking more and more about others and less about ourselves. So we have now people stockpiling loo rolls again. This is just human nature. This is the way we are. But we need to stop doing that. and we need to think about everybody else. So this week, think again about other people who may be very lonely and struggling near you, and what you can do to help them. I'll tell you the truth, helping them will actually help you. Okay. Well, look, keep safe. Have a good week and look out for everyone else. Bye.